Talk to me, people. Is the cost of the life that you actually want to live getting effing ridiculous? I'm talking about money, time, effort, and even energy. If you struggle with vision problems like I do, or maybe you're just curious about a different lifestyle, moving abroad might be way better than you think it is. What's going on, y'all? My name is Corey, and I am legally blind due to a rare eye condition called choroideremia, and I'm totally blind in one of my eyes too. I spent the last 2 years trying to figure out how to make my life easier, better, and just more fun. In today's video, I'm sharing a few major perks of living abroad for somebody like me. And if you've been curious for yourself, I'm hoping that what you hear today helps you along your journey. But you know what though? I think I got the perfect place to have this conversation.
Bien, qué bueno, qué bueno. ¿Te va a venir a la playa?
Okay. All right, y'all. So let me get into some of my favorite things about living abroad, especially as a legally blind dad living in the Caribbean. So let's start with something that I think will make an underrated difference in your life. Honestly, that's the quality of your life. I know that's something that a lot of people talk about, but being here, I'm telling you, quality of life is definitely more important than just the vibe. Now, there have been times when I would walk into a store back in the States, right? Clearly struggling to find what I'm looking for or accomplish what I came there to do. The amount of times that people, mainly like the store employees, would be nowhere to be found, or they would be watching me struggle. And man, I don't know if you're familiar with like the trolls, but the Bergens and the trolls, that's how I think about customer service back in the States. It's like, okay, so y'all don't want to help, y'all don't want to talk, y'all don't want to be at work. I know you don't. And I feel like that definitely comes off, man. Here, it's complete opposite, bro. Like, here's an example. At the grocery store, not only do the employees help you unload your cart, right? Like when it's time to pay, they unload it for you, they bag it, they put it back in your cart, then they push your cart to your car or taxi, at least in my case. Then they pack your car with your groceries. That's crazy, man. Nah. When I tell you I love that, because man, I think you just saved me like 4 or 5 awkward moments, and I appreciate that so much, man. The fact that I don't have to waste time struggling, especially, man, it's a game changer for me. And now this one, I know I don't need to mention the gorgeous weather, but let me mention the gorgeous weather. I'm from the East Coast, and if you know, you know. One day you can have 60-degree weather, the next day is snowing and you're in a blizzard. I am not about that life anymore. My kids and we are outside all year round now, and it has been so nice compared to shoveling snow and trying not to slip on ice. Now, I am going to tell you a little secret. One time, we were at a restaurant not too far from where I am right now. I saw a man jump in the water, catch a lobster, run to me, and throw it on my plate. Nah, but I'm playing, but really the food here has been awesome and it's been so fresh. It really makes me wonder what I've been consuming back home. Now this one is personally my favorite one. The amount of time that I get to spend with my family and we're able to do some amazing, beautiful, fun things so much more often because we're here. Like I'm talking being at the mountains, being in the rivers, being in pools all year. And of course, you know, we're at the beach a bunch, man. I've been able to create so much memories with them over the last year just by being here. And honestly, if I'm being real, you know, I'm losing my vision more and more every day. And I really don't know how much longer I'll be able to see their faces in moments like this. So it means a lot, man. It really means a lot. I'm hoping that this this change for us, me just being able to see them laugh and smile, I pray and I'm hoping that it lasts. I'm hoping I'm able to hold on to it forever. All right, y'all. So shout out to everybody in the Tunnel Vision tribe, but you know, just going back to not being able to drive back home in the States. Sometimes I felt like because I wasn't driving, I was stuck. Ubers and taxis cost a lot of money. One thing I love about being here is that the price is literally a fraction of what it costs back home. So like whether I'm picking up the kids from school or going to an appointment, here it's like I'm spending $2 or $3 versus 20, 30, 40, 50. I've even had some drivers, you know, the ones that know me, come out of the car to help me get to where I needed to go. Shout out to my guy Oscar, man. One time I didn't know. I left the car and I was trying to get to my barber. Man, not only jumped out the car right away, but he showed me where I need to go and opened up the door for me. So it's just a different level of great energy, man, that has been a blessing. Here's one that I really love and it's kind of been blowing my mind, right? Back home, I never really saw like help inside of a house outside of like a babysitter. Here, getting help is the norm. I'm talking about somebody that pretty much manages your house. I mean, they do the cleaning, the laundry, they cook. And let me tell you, this has brought peace to my household that I do not think we knew we needed. This helps especially with my little ones because as you know, if you're a parent, these kids seem to be always on a seek and destroy mission, just trying to make messes everywhere. For somebody with a visual impairment, bruh, if something's in the way that I'm not expecting, that could be the end of me, y'all. Knowing that the place is organized like I need it to be, again, y'all, it's been a game changer. Okay. All right, y'all, let's finally talk about one of the biggest reasons you should consider moving abroad. Yo, life is expensive. Rent, food, school, healthcare, it all adds up too fast. So let's talk about healthcare. First, I should probably start with, I left my career in 2022, unfortunately because of my eyes. Since then, we've needed healthcare and it has been expensive in the States. Compared to here, we spend about $250 for the four of us. With that, I mean, we've had hospital visits where we pay nothing out of pocket, and our doctor's visits, typically we're paying maybe 10 or $15 to see a doctor. The dope thing is, here, it's super fast to see the specialist or even the doctor that you need. Like, you don't necessarily need an appointment. You can just go to the office and wait, which, don't get me wrong, sometimes it might take a little while if there's a lot of people, but at least you're getting the care you need as soon as you possibly can. So our monthly home expenses back home were about $3,800 a month. I'm talking about our mortgage, gas, electric, and groceries. Those same things nowadays are about $1,800 a month. And again, I've gotten denied for disability benefits twice, and I'm waiting on the results of a hearing. So saving every dollar that I possibly can, especially since I was the primary breadwinner in my household, is everything. Like, I could not continue to afford the things I was trying to afford back home without a major change. This was that major change. It just happens to be that it's paradise. And before I let this one go, here's another example for you. My son was in an amazing school back in Jersey. His school cost us $925 a month plus a charge for using a debit card. I mean, no shade or disrespect to that school, but the school that he attends now blows it out of the water. I'm talking about education-wise and experiences. His school now costs $315 a month. I would tell you how this compares to my daughter too, but the difference is so ridiculous, I just don't think it's fair. So let's make sure we're extra clear here. This legally blind guy right here made his life cheaper, more fun, safer, and more accessible by moving to paradise. For someone who is losing more and more vision every day, the fact that I could use the money I do have to live instead of survive has been everything. If you're looking for more ways to improve your legally blind life, or maybe you just want to hang out with me a little more, check out these videos. I appreciate you for watching, and I appreciate you for listening. Peace, y'all.